T minus 6 hours till new season of Dice Funk. Are we excited? Are we anticipating? What's the hype levels?
I am very, very hype, and and a little of that is kind of because I'm here right now, honestly.
On the credits, America's favorite podcast.
Like on the credits to my favorite podcast for oh god, years now.
All right, so everyone knows I'm Austin Yorsky. Who are you? What are you doing here? And what's your whole vibe about? What's your situation? What's your aura?
Yeah, I'm Lauren Yellingenby, not the Lauren I think most Dice Fuck listeners will know and love. The other one who hollers at news. The other one who.
There's a whole Lauren hierarchy. They're constantly battling for supremacy.
There have been many casualties. It's been pretty disturbing. Hi, I'm Lauren Yellingenby. I am one of the hosts of the Humans Holler at News show, on which you can hear on the internet and Patreon if you would like to give me money or just get the show ad free. And I'm now running the socials for Dice Funk.
Yeah, so I've been on your show, and now you're on my show, and together we're going to try to make more people listen to our shows. This is what's known in the industry as brand synergy.
And I am all about the brand synergy. Give me that synergistic brands juice.
How many people from Dice Funk have been on your shows over the years? I feel like a bunch of them.
Oh, we've had quite a bit, yeah. There's, well, you, obviously. Lauren. We've Conrad, Skitch. Are we counting one-shots in this? Because if so, there's Fee, Jane. Oh, Laura.
Laura is invited to the Lauren struggles, but, is not a primary Lauren, just associated. You ever seen the beginning of Mortal Kombat Armageddon when they're all racing up the pyramid?
Oh yeah. Honestly, hot take. I do like the Mortal Kombat movies.
No, this is the video game. This is the last one before the big reboot.
Oh no, that one. Yeah, I did kind of like that one. Didn't hit me the same way as the other ones did. But yeah, I get what you mean now. And
and while we're on the subject of Mortal Kombat, obviously the first movie rocks because it's just Enter the Dragon. They barely did anything to a perfect premise. The second one is shockingly bad, even by video game movie standards. And then the one they just made has some good scenes and a really boring main character who drags down every scene he's in. So those are my hot takes on the trilogy of Mortal Kombat films.
Those were $400 sunglasses, asshole. Those were.
Yeah.
That line has just been living in my head rent free ever since I saw it as a kid.
So we're here today to do credits. This is the big credits before the next season. I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but my data behind the scenes tells me at the start of a new season is when we get this big influx of listeners. Everyone wants to check out the new characters, see if they click. And then over the season, there's what's called the attach rate or whatever slowly drops off a normal amount as people decide they don't like some characters or that they get busy in their lives or whatever. So this is the big push. Joe brought you on to try to do Facebook. I don't do Facebook, so I need you for that. You have all kind of arcane wizardry to get people to listen to my show.
I mean, I just copy and paste descriptions of things.
Yeah, it's really not complicated. I am a dumbass. I've spent my whole life pretending to be an elf, so that's my skill, and I don't bring much else to the table.
Yeah. Honestly, if the Dice Funk social media page ever gets serious engagement, I'm not I'll have to figure out how to handle that. I'll have to.
Yeah, we don't pick a bunch of fights. I'm not out here being Critical Role could suck my balls or whatever and getting that would probably juice the numbers, but I don't have it in me. That's just not the way I operate, unfortunately.
I have literally never heard a single episode of Critical Role. You could just tell me they all murder babies, and I'd have to believe you. And
I tried to check it out, and it seems like really high quality. Like obviously they're all professional voice actors and everything, but their style is different than what I particularly enjoy, and that's just taste, you know.
Oh yeah.
So and speaking of taste, space season coming up. A lot of people extremely hyped. A lot of people are like, I like fantasy more than sci-fi, which is also respectable. Well, you should check it out. Resubian in 6 hours. Bill Webb is going to pop off in a major way. And I guess we should get into these names. There's like 200 of them. I'm really excited to say them. There's great jokes in here. Thank you, everybody, for supporting at the $5 level if you did to get on this list. With just $1, though, you can listen to that on a completely other show that I make called Spew Punk. It's like mostly a fuck around with Quinn show, but we also have a book club. We just read The Three Body Problem. We're now reading Light from Uncommon Stars. But even if you don't like books, we talk about like horny anime games and stuff. So it's got something for everybody. And just for a single dollar, you can't beat that value. And it's a great time. Everyone's shows are popping off. We can go listen to your show where people are getting high on planes and fighting and biting cops. It's sick. It's a great time to make content.
I'll put it this way: given how my show runs on how do I put this politely, the human condition of being absolutely weird, I think I have job security for life.
Yeah, people are not going to be normal forever. There will never be a time where everyone's too normal for you to do your show. So I'm going to start with Joseph Tombrello, top of the list, A plus, AAA. You know what time it is.
Bear Cloud Games. So does that mean it's raining bears, or that?
Hallelujah. Sorry.
Or is it like a Lake Atu situation, like where there's just like bears holding fishing poles in the sky?
I would love that. Yeah, that's my preferred aesthetic. But I mean, Lakitu is good, or Lakitu, or how you're going to pronounce it. But if he was a bear, it would be better. So we are going to have to pick up the pace on this list. Yo way yo, home va re.
Excellaris.
Ghost Star Inc. Wow, look, really, there's no spaces in there. I really just let it rip. It could have been Ghoster Inc. for all I knew.
Concept, who is not at all high, and thus is not high concept. I love your patrons. Some of them have the best names.
Yeah, they really do a lot of the heavy lifting for me because I just make the credit episode names, whoever has the best joke of the month, and they're all very funny. I will say what this name reminds me, I think this might be the first credits episode in like a year where no one is like obviously extremely high during it. I don't know what your personal life is doing, but you seem relatively sober, which is unique for the credits, I would say.
I am unfortunately sober.
Yeah, I'm stone cold sober. This has never happened before. Usually Lauren or Joe is on the credits, and you can tell. So
well, okay, then good news and bad news. You have a Lauren recording who is not high.
Sure. I mean, everyone knows when you talk about high Lauren, which Lauren we're talking. I guess if you didn't start the show until recently, I feel like her reputation precedes her, but, Lauren Morgan is a goblin. We are at Eardrum Espresso.
And following that is C.A. Little.
Christ, man, slept through the last 3 months. What year is it? You can go back to bed. It's fine. Nothing's happened yet.
I don't want to pollute Christ, man, with the knowledge of reality right now.
Yeah, sleeping is better.
Nephis Decidia, the queer sheet reviews are in. Partners enjoy the newly freed tongue. Ooh, gay.
I actually think I know what this is about. They previously said they got a kind of operation to make their tongue better, so they're really putting it to good use, which is exciting. I mean, I don't know if that's an option for me, but if someone said, "Hey, we can make your tongue better," I'd be into it. Faith and Valor.
Here's a long one. 3 floppy, sloppy sea spiders giving you a full body massage complete with aromatherapy and hot stones for $5. Come get it, baby.
I feel like there's a limit on the amount of text you can put in these, but it doesn't apply to 3 floppy, sloppy sea spiders for some reason. They've hacked the Matrix, or like Patreon, fucking the Pumplemoose guy sees that name come in and is like, nah, let it through. That's sick. It's quite an honor to see the 3 floppy, sloppy sea spiders in their natural habitat. Carolyn issues a $23 grant program to Austin's laboratory in pursuit of solitaire science. Yeah, solitaires, the species I invented for our space seasons. I don't want to get everyone's hope up that, the debut episode is going to feature solitaire because we're mostly just going to talk about the player characters. But keep your eyes peeled. The scientists are hard at work in their lab. They're going to use that grant to try to bring you a solitaire as quickly as possible.
Honestly, like season 5, the space season, was what got me into Dice Funk after Beth recommended it to me.
Wow, that's interesting. It's because you think it to be an outlier, but also it was just really high quality. So I guess that would make you have more of an interest in the other ones. That's also part of the reason I was like, we need to figure out someone who knows what Facebook does for this season, because we've recorded 3 months of it already, and it's sick. And like, I feel like people should hear it.
Oh, absolutely. They should also be hearing this name, which is a werewolf's best dressed depressed guest.
Wow, that really paints a picture. Allison the Purple.
Rui da Costa Silva.
Composting Queen.
Dr. Goatman. Or is it Goatman?
It could be either. No one knows. Ryan Matheson.
Lucas Hansen.
And Joseph Doyle.
Praise, then Earth, and the roots of all living.
Whoa. Feels like we needed to be more respectful of that one. Heuristic_Badger.
Matt Collier. Matt Collier?
I think it's Collier. I'm from near Collier County, Florida, so when I see Collier, it's Collier to me. Spirit Bear.
Toshiro Kuro is fighting the New Year's Toshiro Kuro. Toshiro. I'm sorry, person. Toshiro Kuro is
First Blood.
Toshiro Kuro is fighting the New Year's Toshiro Kuro is fighting the New Year's self-est. This time last Toshiro Kuro is fighting the New Year's self-estimation. This time last year.
Skunk ID.
Quinn Larry. Oh, hey, Quinn.
Oh my God, it's Quinn.
Love you. You're awesome.
It could be a Quinn doppelganger, some kind of Quinn pretender to the Quinn throne. So we gotta be vigilant.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Ben Marsden.
3 Owls in a Trench Coat. Sounds like a fun game, by the way.
Which one? 3 Owls in a Trench Coat?
I think the game was close. It was called 3 Octopuses in a Trench Coat.
Oh yes, that one. I forgot about that. Sometimes you got to block out a particularly traumatic memory if there's a lot of tentacles involved. Possum Kingdom Refugee.
Big Time Burger, now featuring the Gladys action figure with replaceable light up eye.
Everyone loves Gladys. I think it's like the shortest screen time to beloved ratio. Really speed running, being beloved. Kellendry Jane, Insomnia's plaything.
I mean, honestly, Cosmignon just cute.
I feel like we need an HR person. Can we say that about our coworkers? I feel like that's inappropriate. We're gonna have to get legal involved.
Oh God, yeah. I guess she would be my coworker now. What? Right. Also, I think I'm on Jamie or Yami, aka the Warborg.
Whoa, Warborg. That's Woor. That's interesting.
The Warborg.
Jen.
Blecure.
Matt Lackett hasn't changed his name for 3 months because life is stressful, y'all. Happy holiday season and take care. It's still kind of a holiday season. It's long Valentine's now.
Long. Jaspel, Black Lives Matter.
Cyber Lady Z.
Stranad.
Francois V.
Get the Mongoose, keeping up with the Devilment on the weekends.
Kevin Dobbins.
Pumpkin Spice itself.
6D9. That one got you.
I am a mere thembo. I am easily amused.
Someone should roll for 6D9 damage next season. I gotta write that down.
Oh, Owen, my boss says I'm scary. Last name.
Lady Zaziki. Zaziki. Zaziki.
Ooh, sounds saucy. Morgan Rapp.
Haley Snaily.
Jorgen Indie Monster Winewick Ford is moving again and getting married this June.
Congratulations. Penalhus O2, the Norwegian pencil case, they gets mistaken for a Dane. A lot of regional humor there, hopefully. Everyone enjoyed that.
Isaac Bergendahl is DMing for the first time because Austin made it seem like so much fun. And honestly, you do.
I'm sorry / you're welcome. I feel like it doesn't seem like as much work as it is. So it's kind of a curse. It's a cursed blade that we wield, but I hope everyone else has fun. The next name is just "and finally," which is very funny. Unless I got cut off, in which case I'm sorry. This name is also very good though.
Oh yeah. Also, so this person gave a pronunciation in the name, and thank you. I hope I don't butcher it. Egrin, listener of 7 years, who finally has a wage that allows him to support his favorite podcast.
Thank you, Eric Ogren. We still fucked it up. You know, we're very bad at this. Throg and a Bozog and Gog and Magog. You know, I do enjoy a biblical reference in my show combined. It's really the ideal kind of format for me.
Amerk, or Amerk, the AM Irk on Twitter, creator of Fractal Realms and other audio video Amerk, the Amerk on Twitter, creator of Fractal Realms and other audiovisual adventures.
Juan Nunez Jimenez. There's no tildes in this thing, so I guess probably Excel would have eaten them. I assume that's how it's pronounced.
GP Angel, Cosmic Horror Cutie.
Ira Winter? Ira. EIRAH. It's really a bad month for us, huh? We're getting crushed. We're getting destroyed.
This one looks like Amanda from Shmorda.
Yeah, that's a softball. The moon never sets. Ooh.
Medi Napa.
Lich is ready to gorge their sorrows away. On souls, hopefully.
Code Sculptor 1.
Manuel Orlando Matthias.
January is for sleeping. Don't wake Kirby up. He'll eat the universe. Don't wake him up.
Oh, so cute. I love Kirby. Back payments from the distant past of one-shots between seasons 6 and 7. It's never too late to, get on the Patreon for your favorite podcaster, even if it's in the distant past, It's good.
Oh, yeah. Joe Turner.
Jay Sterling.
Oh, Aaron.
Lime.
If they die, we all die. Remember to drink water.
That's just practical advice. Bailey McCullen.
Gareth Tomlinson is making tea. Would you like some?
Sure. I like a good tea. Ephemeral biscuit.
Oh, this sounds tasty. Cookie Wyvern. Wyvern?
Wyvern, I think I've been corrected in both, but this seems like a consensus. It's fake. There's not a real thing called a wyvern, so it's not like, there's any consequences to getting it wrong. Vinjost.
Gams, Tinkety Tonk, and Up with Austin's pristine bussy. Oh god, they're still happening. Oh god.
You got your first bussy one. That's a rite of passage around here. Man, my other patronees are going to be really confused.
Fraser McVean.
And Jesse Benklowski.
Aw, Kyle the Cuddly Kobold is rolled up in a ball in a blanket waiting for winter to end.
Nice. Mark Melkert. Don't worry, you can't pronounce that. Oh, fucking wrecked. Shout out to my beloved brother Anton, who's just a kind soul.
Cynic conduit of a shard point just in time for me to move on from my jokes. Skitch is the best, and they absolutely are.
Egon Steiner's not ready for a new year yet. Uh-oh, I have bad news for you.
I mean, same, honestly. Benedict Holland.
V.
Ooh, I hope they don't have a vendetta against Philip Mitchell.
I'm just Squidcap this month, so no ad for Ruinous Fortune at ruinousfortune.com this time. I see what you're up to.
Alex Jones is gay as frog.
Feels like a pretty tough competition, but I wish them the best. Penguins can drink salt water and sneeze out the excess salt. Is this Lauren Morgan with a penguin fact?
Eh,
I wouldn't put it faster.
okay, I need, if that is Lauren, or even if it's not, I need her to do more penguin facts on my show. And here's Anne Crean.
Trucker fucker. Oh, sweet sister, my strong brother. All the hurt started as words. Fuck. I really hope that's no one's fucking Manchurian activation code.
Michael Wayne, spirit of Go Go Godzilla. Yeah, history shows again and again how nature points out the folly of men.
You're not going to do a Blue Oyster Cult voice?
I don't even know what they sound like.
Oh, those are the lyrics to the song Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult, is what just happened there.
Honestly, if it's a music reference, I'm likely to not get it 90% of the time.
It's a good song. They play it at the end of one of the recent Godzilla movies. Or it's a cover, maybe? Anyway, Eric Anderson is Salomon on Twitch.
Duncan.
The space fighter is going to add a new fighter in 7 months. Fire the confetti cannon. Oh my god, is this a baby? Is that what's going on? They're adding a baby in 7 months?
And how long ago did they have this name? That baby could still be baking. It could be a new baby. It could be a slightly used baby.
We'll just have to keep firing the confetti cannon.
Turtlemancer. Oh,
Is a Turtlemancer a turtle that does sorcery, or someone who does turtle-based sorcery?
or a turtle who does sorcery.
That's what I said.
Oh shit.
That was the other one. That was the two choices. Hugs for the hug god. Hugs for the hug throne. That was the other part was me.
Harriers for the cup. Dang, this cold really got me feeling down the stairs and coughing on me. Never lucky, always phlegmy. Oh.
Please make it stop.
Polite crow asking if you might kindly open the bins for a little rummage. Oh, they can have a little rummage as a treat.
I think you're the first person to read that and not do a British accent. There's something about that one that puts people into like Brit mode. I don't understand the power, but you've resisted it. Ghostbot Master.
Aaron Rules 380.
Kieran Gore.
What does the tiger dog say? Probably meow roof.
Just a po' boy with a po' family.
Thought Clown 666.
Joseph Mortensen.
Richard Meredith.
Thomas Galvin.
Cassandra Fiji, trying out a new name by hearing it in the credits. Thank you.
I believe that's phage. That's the Greek word for eating.
That makes more sense. Cassandra Phage, trying out a new name by hearing it in the credits. Thank you.
It could be Fiji, though. And then they're like, I heard it both ways. And then you decide which one you like better.
And that's, yeah. And that's totally not me just messing it up on one of those.
Thank you for all you do every week. You're the best and are loved. That's important. I need that affirmation.
I mean, you are the best and you're loved.
There are other people who are pretty good. Have you seen John Goodman? I mean, it's good right there in the name. He's a good man.
I mean, okay, you've got me there.
Yeah.
But John Goodman didn't give me the sun gun moment.
He's working on it. He only has so much time.
You know who else has time? Steven.
It's a wild guess to make, but Faye Wilder.
Austin. Two of them. Austin's bussy is my greatest enemy.
I don't know if that feeling is mutual, but thank you for all the bussy ones ending up on Lauren's plate tonight. Kyle Hill.
A deviled avocado.
Nemo, the Intercontinental Kidney Punching Champion.
Gaz's poetry rec this month beats Bounding Through Time by Charles Bukowski.
Yeah, that sound you made is because of the Excel error there with the I don't know, marks they added in. This is what I said earlier about the tilde. But I will say, Charles Bukowski, a really interesting writer, a very miserable alcoholic who did some interesting stuff. There's a song about him by Modest Mouse. I know you said you don't really do well with music, but it's a good song as well. if you have 3 minutes to listen to Bukowski by Modest Mouse. Sekhmet the Wolf, conduit of finally catching up to the current season of Dice Funk. Almost there.
Justin Peroni.
Moomba.
Something about both of those names got me hungry. Susanna Murdoch.
Yeah. Ven Straub.
Ven, the dense pile of bones.
Ellie.
Errant Sagacity.
Dark Wolf.
Garth.
Science.
Excalibur, anxious foxy of doing their best.
Is that the longest you've ever been on a podcast but without doing Skeletor voice? I could feel it building up the whole time. Like that meme of the guy with the red face in the classroom.
Honestly, it might be. Something about that name made me want to do Skeletor voice.
Emberlyn, fastest cat in the West.
Joain?
Paco is still having Lucha Libre RPG fun with his friends.
Adalure.
Patrick Gifford.
Sam.
Roscoe 101.
Joe G _ LTE.
Titus, conduit of wombology.
Poston. Poston never been horny Korgski. Love you all, especially Quinn, conduit of. Oh God, it's been so long. I forgot what it was. No, that's adorable.
Yeah, there's I guess the fan character Poston Korgski has proliferated. I've seen that in a number of places. There are worse animals to be associated with. So I'm going to take it in stride as I see this next one, which is squarely aimed at my skull. R.I.P. Joe's Milkshake. She's gotten more milkshakes than you can possibly fathom. She is replete. She has milkshakes 24/7. Just one time, I will never live it down.
Please, Arjoa, she's drowning in milkshakes now.
Yeah, out of spite, I'm gonna become extremely annoying by bringing a milkshake every couple hours.
You know who's not drowning in milkshakes? Hopefully, Chief Beef Thief.
If they are, I mean, they're worse. Just call me, I'll come over, I'll fix the situation. BDO droid.
Ialta, pronounced like Ialta.
Nailed it. Nicholas B. McDonald.
Sewers.
Anon.
Simon Lee, conduit of Chungus, bearer of Dinkus, minion of John Con.
The thing your cat is staring at in the corner of the room. You know, Bjork really doesn't do that much staring. She does much more running. She loves to be fast. I let her out in the hallway in my apartment building. She just zooms down the hallway. She's a creature of speed.
Yeah, my cat's the opposite. She just likes to lay in one spot of my closet and just roll around a lot.
That's a good kind of cat, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it takes all kinds.
Honestly, they're all good cats.
No, I've met some bastard cats.
Wait, I forgot. Did you just do the thing your cat is staring, or was that me?
Mm-hmm. No, we just, someone did it. I did it.
Okay, then Paradoxa.
Rain and the Patreon demon are holding their life together with rubber bands and paper clips. Big ones. And if you put enough rubber bands on there, you can get some kind of explosive forward momentum in your life. I guess there's a collateral damage thing to consider, but it will be interesting.
Steven Martinez.
Master Zemnahort, conduit of misspelled it, but it works, so I'll roll with it forever.
Honestly, mood, but with vocals instead of text. A dyslexic velociraptor, guardian of the inside milk.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think how long it takes for the Rezubian crew to come up with the inside milk. I think it's episode 2. So you're not going to hear about the inside milk immediately, but it's going to be a concern going forward. Hi, I'm Vi. That's fun. VY.
And this next Patreon has some hopefully good advice. Patch your goddamn exchange servers.
I don't even know what that is. I know what a server is, but I assume this isn't aimed at me because I don't know what that means in my context. Alistair Lutton.
Wishbone is gay. Good.
Spag Ghost, Coast to Coast. I've used this one before, but I like it the most.
Dragon Nexus.
Doro.
Phoenix Toothill believes in you. Oh, hey, Fee. Love ya.
A gambling pig is gayer than usual. Is that Is there a scale for measuring that?
Uh, How many? Yeah, what is a unit of gay?
We'll have to call in a scientist. I'm not qualified for this.
Will this next one count as a conflict of interest? It's Larry, Bethany, Morgan, and Morgan say give Lauren money at paypal.me/wargalicious. Lauren's lewds and nudes are very raw.
I mean, it's the exact most corrupt thing that's ever happened on this show. You're going to prison now.
Oh, I'm going to prison for insider Patreon naming.
There should be a law. Fair Majesty, Empress Quintilian Galaxion.
Smiles Blue.
Agent Hedgepiggle.
Aaron Norgard.
Counterspell, I barely knew her.
Squishy Fishy.
Arabella, hardly knew her. was that coordinated, or everyone's just got that joke on the mind?
Francois Arsenault.
Modified Matthew.
Marine Science Guy.
Cosminion, Runaway Dracina. Fuck, Sarah said this word directly to me. I think it's Dracina. Gosh, dang it.
Dracina feels right to me.
I used to say Dracana, and then she said it out loud, and I was like, oh, I've been wrong the whole time. Oh, no.
Zoltar the Viking death metal cat. Oh god, this sounds awesome. Zoltar the Viking death metal caterpillar, conduit of retribution.
Yeah, it's written in that death metal font. Pocket Sundial.
Kyle, conduit of drop Goodwood and King Badass / Fic.
Namita and Eskins, part of the problem.
So is that drop ass or good ass?
Oh, for the ship name?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, it's probably good ass or Badwood. Kingwood.
I would like to nominate good ass.
Or it could just be good bad or bad good.
Good.
There are a lot of great combinations there.
Namita and Eskins, part of the problem.
Antonio, conduit of snacks.
Paye Robjerg.
Sierra Soldania, prophet of RN Jesus.
I am not a robot. Beep boop beep.
Kaniku fan.
Coho Blast.
Callum, wishing warm snuggles and cozy cuddles for anyone who desires for them. Turner.
Miles and Danny got married a while ago, but Miles is dumb and forgot to update Patreon.
I'm sure you had different priorities if you were getting married, but I appreciate the update. Thank you.
Yeah, this is forgivable, I feel.
There will be greater challenges ahead. Mahogany.
J-ish Wizard, the Wizard of J. So are you a J-omancer?
No, this is the Turtle Mancer. We've solved it. Chris and Kipper the cat are working on the tough parts of self-care, like a laundry pile. You should just get an Austin. Austin will just do the laundry. It's very easy, I'm told.
Dr. Isaacs?
Chris Walling.
A vaccinated otter hoping to see us. A vaccinated otter hoping to see his otter friends.
A springy Brent Dogs.
B. Ray Echo.
Femboy Connoisseur. Didn't read ahead. It got me all at once. Femboy Connoisseur. I have to disagree with Joa on the porpoise of the credits. I'm here to pay Austin, not to make sure he survives. Okay, well, either way, it is appreciated, and I'm really interested in, sommeliers of femboys. What's going on in that scene? It's a whole situation, they've got infighting in politics, just like Wine County. You ever seen that documentary about the whole thing where, anyway, what is that called? Hold on.
Unfortunately or fortunately, I'm not sure which. I have not.
It's about the sommeliers. Anyway, not important.
Midlife stasis. God, that's a mood. Conduit midlife stasis, conduit of inevitability.
Andrew Feggie, conduit of corn.
Goodness gracious, swagadocious.
Bribes Austin $20 to say all the solitaire are gone. You've been outbid. It was a close race, but we're up to $23 now, so you lost the contest, unfortunately.
If Joe picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many picked peppers would Austin's pussy fit?
Every single one. You got all of them. How is that even statistically possible? It's time to Dorian.
JP Green.
Bro Jimbo.
Michael Minkler wishes everyone a happy discounted chocolate day.
Joe Hinchcliffe, Spookmaster General Mega Fan number 1.
Tim Lutton.
Sir Alistair Octopus says support your union.
Christina is slowly catching up on the one-shots.
Nice. I think there's a playlist on YouTube. I know I think of the show as like primarily like a MP3 feed, like on a podcatcher, I guess is the term for a podcast platform.
Yes.
But our YouTube channel also has a bunch of really nice playlists and stuff, so you can do it that way. Andy Harkins.
Dawning Frost. Oh, and if you ever can't find the YouTube channel, just find our link tree, which is linkter.ee/dicefunk.
Oh my god, I don't know how anything works. I should probably put that on my socials somewhere as well, huh?
Honestly, I'm still thinking of you as my boss. I don't...
No, Joe is your boss. Joe is both of our bosses.
I mean, I kind of got that impression, honestly.
Yeah, that's the situation around here. Christina just did that one. Andy Harkins, Dawning Frost, Medical Dingus. I'm just covering my bases. Medical Dingus is an incredible name.
Yes, it is. And so is S. Kearney wants a jet ski.
I believe we call them boater cycles now. So, Keller Automat.
Cass, formerly known as Emma.
Julian, making 2023 the year of self-care starting now.
Mix Morganic, March... Mix Morganic, March comes like a lion, goes out with a slam.
I don't really know that much about lions coming, but there was a viral post a while ago about female lions bullying male lions by biting their balls. So I feel like they're not actually coming that impressively, but I am not a lionologist. So Lauren Kate says, thank you for the Spew Punk RSS feed. Yeah, so it started as a Patreon exclusive thing. I wasn't trying to get it out there until we had a couple of more episodes, so I could be like, oh, look, check out this feed full of episodes. But the audience was very clear they wanted the feed, and so thank you for everyone who made that clear. It is helpful for me to get that feedback, and I made that happen. So now you can get it if you're a Patreon subscriber.
And honestly, it was very helpful to me for just being able to find things in one place.
We love to be convenient.
Counter fifth.
Rob Dakin.
All my apes gone.
That person's life was ruined. Hilarious. Hester the Cabot.
Was that Seth Green who actually tweeted that, I thought?
I know Seth Green was involved in some ape shit, but I think the classic all my apes gone tweet was just a rando.
And the precursor.
Do we do Hester the Cabot? Well, I have done now.
I thought you did.
Killer Cotton Shiz now. No one can stop me. I'm just going to keep doing them.
Yam.
Anna, Conduit of Procrastination.
Filmquisition.
Daniel Marsden.
Oh, right. We also had Steph on.
It's just Proustian Rivery flinging you back through time.
Vic. Honestly, I exist in like a weird state of like past and present all at the same time.
All right, Dr. Manhattan.
Victoria Melito, Conduit of Quietness.
Majin, Social Distance Warrior.
Criterion is back with a wacky name. Here it goes. Banana.
Criterion, you can't fool me. I know you're a minion. You gonna come onto my show and you're gonna say banana in a funny way? You're a minion. I'm on to you.
Oh, there's a YouTube video where someone just says the word banana over footage of like a banana the size of a space station just orbiting Earth. It's hilarious.
Dorum Esta Gargatorum.
Eleanor Nonante sees Payerton filled with love and fetishes. Come to mommy, sweet boy. Oh, wait. No, let me see.
No.
I wanted to do this properly. Eleanor Nonante sees Payerton filled with love and fetishes. Come to mommy, sweet boy. Ada, ada.
All of you are going extremely to jail now. Everyone who's listening to this is an accomplice. You're all accessories. Jew-Man Jack and the D&D campaign that took 3 years to complete. Congratulations, Team Troll Skull. You did it. Wow,
Woo.
3 years. What a commitment. That's incredible.
I think my first 5e campaign went about that long.
Wow. I can barely get people to stick to the script for 9 months. 3 years? Unthinkable.
Salad Child.
Elderly Goose honking about in 2023.
Aki Savalainen.
Florian H.
A potato that loves you too.
Matt Burgles.
Tashanus.
The Demolich, formerly known as Josh.
Zephosaurus.
And Diego Van Dane.
My cat is being very angry.
Oh no. What do they have to be angry about? Politics? The weather?
It might be the fact that she's still in my room and I'm not petting her. Or one or the other. I'm not sure which.
It does sound like you're fucking up.
I mean, I always am with her.
I always say when Bjork is getting all meowy, I'm like, what could you possibly be bothered by? You have never known hardship. There's nothing. I don't even understand how you have a psychological reference point for being unhappy. Every moment is pure bliss. But, cats.
Did you already say the Demilich formerly known as Josh?
I sure did. We're on Jesse Neely.
Oh, then Jesse Neely, or wait. Okay,
David Page.
Toby Gleason stack.
Michael.
March is my birthday month, so read Ruin His Fortune.
Oh, I guess that's Levi. Congratulations on doxing your birthday. We're coming for you. You have nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide.
Oh God. Austin's coming for you with the milkshakes. Run!
Dash Sean the Rage Monster.
Harrison Andrew.
Lukey Ookie Pookie.
Jade.
The Cult of Gorfanax.
Oh, Dylan and Rillen the dog. Dylan and Renan the dog. Like they're both one dog.
No one knows. This is a mystery that's persisted for a while.
Dylan and Renan the Biberus, I guess. Relaxing with board games.
Pruitt Holcomb.
Christopher Charlow.
We did it. Congratulations. Oh, it's not the same without Lauren doing the air horn. Usually this is the part where the gamer horn goes off.
Well, I mean, I am a Lauren, so I could do it.
I think you went too high and the Discord cut you off.
Oh. Blah, 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 blah.
All right, well, those are the two different Lauren air horns now we have canonically. We did it. We read all the names. Now it is time to post this and then await the approaching meteor. This is like melancholia watching this season approach Earth.
That sounds nice. It's a giant meteor party 2024.
I mean, I'd vote for it.
I mean, they just make such good points.
Anything else we should say at the end of the credits? We're about to start the new season, so there's going to be links in the description. You should always check the description of the episode, I put all that information in there. There could be a fun joke. But coming up, Leon Thomas is at Renegade Cut on YouTube and Twitter and everything. Renegade Cut is the whole brand. Laura is Laura K. Buzz everywhere. All her projects, plural, accessibility, Pugquisition. She has all kinds of stuff going on, lots of books that you should be ordering and pre-ordering. And then there's Quinn, Weekly Manga Recap. So Weekly Manga Recap on podcast platforms and Patreon and everything. So you're about to hear from all of them. Of course, I'm Austin Norski. You know that because you're listening to my credits. And then there's Lauren, who has Humans Hollering at News. And anything else you want to talk about?
You mentioned your Patreon just now, so that's all I can think of, really.
I guess it's your Patreon now too, because we hired you.
That's true. Oh my God.
I mean, we get someone has to know how something works. I will continue to be like, you enter the room and the manticore, its gleaming teeth, and that's what I do, and then someone else will figure out the rest of it.
I think is there anyone you can think of who you haven't promoted yet in some way?
Not that they're gonna hear before the next credits. I mean, next credits, I feel like the cat's out of the bag on that cast. You know, you're gonna hear Skitch music everywhere. Bandcamp.sketch.bandcamp. You know, Dan, who's not a social media person, that's just Dan. And then me and Laura again. So that's everybody. Every description really has the stuff you want. Those links you crave, that's where they are.
And I do crave those links. I need to. I have a burning need to promote all the stuff.
That is the idea. So enjoy the new season and listen to Spew Punk, the new show. We're reading a new book. We're talking about The Simpsons. We're doing a big Oscars cast. I've tried to watch all the Oscars movies. It's a big extravaganza for that we're working on. So thank you for listening. Thank you for, getting on this list, being in the Discord, chatting it up, loving our little ogres and trolls and so forth. And I think I'm done. We're both sober. Usually the way this ends is like giggling fits and just being like, bong rip noise as the music comes in. But so we're just talking like normal people.
I mean, I've been trying not to giggle this whole time, but that's because this is kind of a dream come true for me. But that's neither here nor there.
You got all the bussy ones. Was it more of a nightmare?
I mean, they weren't as bad as I thought they'd be.
That's where the bar is for our listenership. Is their bussy nightmares could have been worse.
And if any of your listeners have, or I guess our listeners technically now, have a Humans Holler fever, they can find me at patreon.com/humansholler, or they can just look up the words Humans Holler at News in any search engine, and I'm sure they'll find us somewhere. But we're on Spreaker, Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, and anywhere else weird podcasts are found.
Yeah, how was the experience recording on Audacity, aka the Dice Funk method? We pioneered this. No one else does it like this, compared to your usual thing, where you record the whole call over the internet, which seems like a nightmare to me, but it's your show.
I've had the opposite experience. Like, I'll admit I used to hate Zencastr because it was very hit or miss, but they've improved a lot recently. Like, it's become much more stable, and overall, I'm greatly enjoying it.
Well, if it works, it works. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I don't know if people care about, but like we've talked about how we've lost episodes and stuff and no one really noticed, usually. So there's an episode of Resubing recorded where Laura lost some audio. Curious if anyone will pick that up. It's not the whole thing. There's a part where she accidentally paused her recording. So we fixed that. There's one episode of this entire show. Here's a fun scavenger hunt. There's one episode of this show that I did not edit. Can you find it?
Oh, shit.